It's PMAC Movies back for a Vinegar Syndrome haul video. It's going to be quick because Layla is outside. She's sunbathing at the moment, but I suspect she won't want to be out for very long. So, got to make this a pretty quick video, but I wanted to do one because it's Vinegar Syndrome, baby. It's Vinegar Syndrome time. Here we go. So, what's it been? It took a little bit less than a month to get to me, but that's expected from these sales when you're not a subscriber and you're not placing any pre-orders. So less than a month is decent. You know, when I place the order, I expect about a month. So this is a little bit less than that. So I'm not going to complain. I'm fine with it. As far as the sale, there was only a few things going into it I wanted. I wanted the Prophecy set, but I ended up just getting the standard because I could get it for nearly $20 less, the standard, from Blow It Out of Here on eBay. So I got that. So there wasn't really that much that I wanted here, but there ended up being some things that, first of all, I did want. One in particular, there was a few things that were selling out that I decided to get, so we'll take a look at those. I did see that there was a ding in the box. It's on like the label side, so I'm not going to show it, but hopefully, you know, they got the bubbles in there and everything protecting it, but maybe I should just snap a photo of this just in case there's any damage there. But yeah, we'll jump into this and take a look. It is a decent size haul. Quite a few things I didn't really see many people getting. So there's some of those that I didn't really see many people picking up some of this stuff. The box is like just big enough to fit all these. Let's take a look. So this was the main one, actually. As far as it was one I wanted, but I was waiting on it. I really don't know a ton about this movie, but it was one that I wanted to get once it went 50% off. It is one of their VSUs, and it is Daryl Here on 4K Blu-ray combo. So on these VSAs, you got the outer box there, which is magnetically closed. Then we have the inner slipcover here. Never seen this movie before, but it seemed to be, it's a Paramount for one thing. It seemed to be one of their more mainstream titles, which these VSUs tend to be. And then there is a booklet. There's a booklet and some more artwork in there. Like I said, I'm trying to be quick because Layla, the husky, is outside in the mid 90-degree heat, which she seems to like to sunbathe and get some vitamin D, but I don't want her out there for longer than she wants to be. And then this is one. This was one of the $10 ones that was going out of print. I read that it was a pretty good movie, so at $10 I decided to snag it up. It is The Unknown Man of Shandigor here. This is a foreign movie. Looks like it's black and white. 90 minutes from 1967. I read pretty good things about it, so I decided to go ahead and get it rather than pass and then wish I bought it. I mean, at $10, that was a very fine price. Our next set, we have 3 sets. Those 2 were in one, and then we have a bunch in this one. Up next. Now, this is one I definitely did not plan to get, but it was down to only a very small amount of copies left. And it was 50% off. It was the first time it was 50% off, so I said I might as well say it was still like $26. But, you know, the slipcover was going to be gone, so I decided to go ahead and get the slipcover copy of the Slasher Night Screams here. I don't know why. A lot of these don't sell out the first 50% off sale now, unless they're a more popular title. I'm not sure why this one I believe ended up selling out. I don't really know. It didn't sound like it was that great of a movie, but decided to go ahead and snag that. First time 50% off for this one. I like to get all of their Asian line movies, their Asian movies, which there are a lot of them. They're making VSAs, and I did get an Eternal Combat here on Blu-ray. The Night Screams, by the way, is a 4K Blu-ray combo, I do believe. Yeah, so it's got the 4K. It's got 2 Blu-ray discs, actually, which this might have been one that had a documentary, so maybe that's a reason why more people wanted it. Blood and Chopsticks, Echoes of Night Screams, a brand new making of documentary featuring interviews with its cast and crews. That's a feature-length documentary, so that is pretty neat for that one. And then, so like I said, Eternal Combat. This one got pretty mixed reviews, I would say. It's from 1991. It's 95 minutes. It's definitely possible that this one ends up being cheaper than half off eventually, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. This one also got a 88 Films release, which I read that the 88 Films one was actually better, but based on what I read, it was like minimally better, so I kind of wanted a nice version of it. So I went ahead and got the Vinegar Syndrome of the Magic Crystal. And we don't really know, like, I don't know when I'm going to be placing an 88 Films order from 88 Films UK, I believe it was. Either them or Eureka. I think 88 Films, though. But I decided to get this one. It sounded like the difference wasn't going to be enough that it would be a big deal to me. So I went ahead and got this. It's from 1986, 95 minutes. Looks like a fun time. Andy Lau, Cynthia Rothrock, and Richard Norton. Magic Crystal, baby. And then this is one that, going into this sale, I really had no interest in it. But I did decide to go ahead and grab it. It sounded interesting. I think I did a little research on it. It sounded pretty good, and it might have been somewhat low on copies. I don't know. It might have went below 1,000. I'm not 100% sure. But is Mexican Gothic, the films of Carlos Enrique Taboada. I'm probably not pronouncing that last name right. I believe this is 3 movies. I saw this, the cover on this does have some damage to it, which is interesting because it's like a hard box. And it did get that underneath a little bit too, right there. So something, it looks like something impacted it in the box. Huh. I think this was like 30-something bucks, but this has got to be a couple discs. Yeah, 2 discs. We have 3 feature-length movies and special features. So that was one that caught my interest. I did a little research on it, decided it was something I wanted. Yeah, it looks like that one corner got a beat down. Huh. They had it in bubbles too. Kind of shows you how hard these can take beatings, I guess. They can take some pretty bad beatings on the way here. This was another $10 one, and the $10 portion did not have a slipcover, but did decide to go ahead and get it. Looks like a fun one from 1974, 84 minutes. It is Solomon King here on Blu-ray. Solomon King, only 10 bones. This one was not 50% off, and it was... Oh, this one's got a bad corner too. What the heck? This one, I'm not sure how much I can show from it. This one's a little bit different from the VSAs. The Black Cat 1 and 2, and I'm quite sure this did sell out. That's why I got it. So we got Black Cat 1 and 2 here. Let's see, where was the damage here? Yeah, that got a pretty decent ding there. Holy cow. Interesting. Huh. Kind of surprised there. This was a $10 one. Actually, two $10 ones that did have the slipcover. So glad to be able to get these. This sounded like an interesting movie, actually. Time of Roses. With kind of a nice looking slippy dippy there. Let's see. I looked into the movie, but I don't remember. Sci-fi, futuristic sci-fi mystery set in dystopian pop art design world of gleaming white towers. From 1965, 105 minutes in black and white. Sounds like a pretty interesting movie. It also has a 59-minute, rarely seen Finnish TV documentary. So for only $10, this seemed like something worth checking out. And then this is one that I actually had on my want list. I'm not sure why this got marked down to only $10 with the slipcover. But I do like Malcolm McDowell, so I went ahead and got the Assassin of the Tsar with Slippy. The Assassin of the Tsar with slipcover. Let's take a look underneath. And that, my friends, is what you call a beer me. So this has got some interesting special features too. This is from 1991, 104 minutes. So it's actually one that it was more recent than I kind of figured. I didn't realize that this was from the 90s, which is very cool. And I think that is everything. And it's, man, I thought this video was super short and it's already been over 12 minutes. I have to tend to the pooch. Let me know your thoughts on anything that I snagged up here from Vinegar Syndrome. Let me know what you snagged up from the Vinegar Syndrome sale. And we will see you next time on PMAC Movies.